Hello, Remya. How are you? Hope I say your name right. I think that's how it's spelled. If I said your name wrong, you shouldn't take it personally. In any case, I'm going to give you some markups. This slide looks good. Um, so this is United Kingdom. That's good. So now just put a dot of where I would just put a dot of the site on this drawing. Okay. And then what does it mean? Why is it there? Why is it? Give me a little analysis. Why is it there, and how does it influence the building and the fact that it's in Great Britain? Well, maybe you have to make up something. We'll come back to that in a minute. So here is interesting. So I would put this under performance, which is fine, because this is a fact about the site. In the systems perspective, we talk about how is the sea level rising. In other words, what are the forces in the globe that are changing the climate? Oh, climate change. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then also in your analysis, does this have an impact on the building or not? I don't know where the building is exactly yet. United Kingdom is the largest economy in the world and second largest economy in Europe after Germany. Okay, why is that important? You might want to say that here. And why is it important to this project necessarily, right? Okay, so this is good. This is my region. Greater Manchester is the economic center of the Northwest region and is the largest sub. Okay, so where is Greater Manchester? I mean, where is the actual site on here? In other words, so this is good. So that's that, right? And then somewhere on here is that, which gets into an even smaller region, which is good. But where is the site? Like maybe you have a white dot there that tells me that. And why is it important? So why this building is here? Why the building is here? Remember, my job is to get you to be thinking more deeply about everything. You're obviously smart. So it's just a question of training you on the discipline of thinking through things. So this is a good diagram. I like this diagram, above and below the surface of the earth. And so what does that mean? So this is where you might have a performance stat on rainfall somewhere, because I think it rains a lot there, right? And later you're going to show how the building deals with rainwater, right? So this will matter when we get to the building scale or the site scale. So that's kind of important. All right, so there's that. So this is good. It's almost really a global. You could actually say this is a global. And one of the things we're trying to do actually is if water is being cleaned here, it can actually go back into the building. And I wonder if they did that, because what's happening is water's going down this way and being sent out here, and you have to wait a long time for the water to come all the way back. So, all right, good. So this is has a global identity, specialist activities, and employment opportunities. What is this global identity? Oh, art, tourism, culture, and sport provide 16%. So is that Manchester saying that, or do you have some sort of source here that is more neutral that says this? I mean, I could believe you, but I always thought of Manchester really as an economic and industrial city. And so I'm wondering if, this is really giving me the cultural story of that. And I'm wondering, I don't think that's the site, but it'd be nice to think about that a little bit more. If you're going to show a building, you might as well show it in the site context. This is a good picture on some level. I'd like to know where the building is. If the building's not here, then you might want to label this as just a generic image. Clearly you got this off of Wikipedia, so you have to clean up all these links, put a source here. Manchester major city. This does not sound like experience, right? So that's culture, so that goes in a different one. That's culture, that's culture. This is culture. I guess it's all part of culture, really. Architecture can be culture or experience. And really what you want is eye-level photos. You can go into Google Maps and you can build some eye-level views to really give us a sense of what it feels like there. See, this is good. So this actually you can also reuse this under experience. So I don't know where the building is yet. I forgot what the building looks like, but it'd be really cool if the building was shown here. But this really gives a good feeling of what the district looks like, what the neighborhood looks like. This is a very good neighborhood image. So, you could use this multiple times, but I would like to see, let's see, the image shows the city Manchester where one is, Manchester is a major city. So we've already got, you're just kind of giving me more facts that I don't need. I need more of this. So if I look at this picture and analyze, it looks like a mix of historic plus modern architecture. But this is performance. So I would put this quote under culture maybe, or experience. So this is definitely more of a fact or a performance. So here you're showing, the graph shows the average. Okay, so is this a lot? So I don't know. It looks like a lot. Could you tell me that? And if it is a lot, what does that mean for the building and how it deals with water? In other words, you can't show this without something showing here. I know this is hard, but it really is higher level thinking and analysis abilities that I'm trying to teach you. That's culture. Again, fix all these. As large as you can, ranked Manchester as a beta city, the highest ranked British city park measures well known for the city. So this is really, this is where you're supposed to be really talking about the neighborhood. So what we got to do is neighborhood. We really need to talk, is that the neighborhood? Is that the neighborhood? Probably not. You need to zoom in and get more in depth into where this building is located. Is the area that it's located in a cultural hub? Is it in a financial center? Is it residential? You see what I'm saying? There's the building. So this is good. It shows it in the sort of the context of the district. So that's good. I really want some eye level points. I want some eye levels in the district, like the one you showed me, so I can understand what this feels like in the context. This doesn't really give me what the experience might be. And so, from an experience point of view, is it beautiful? B-E-A-U-T. Is it beautiful? And if so, why? Do people consider it beautiful? Read some articles. So I think what I'm going to do is, I don't know, maybe literature search or something, because I think you guys need to read articles. So no eye-level perspectives. That's too bad. Okay, so this is a good site plan. This is good. That's a site plan. Check. This is really a building plan. You should save that for the next slide. I'm going to talk about BREEAM at the site scale. I would wait for the building scale. But I might also have put this at the, I think this is also manifest meaning, because it talks about the ethical meanings. But this is fine. You can use this at the building scale for performance. So really, you definitely need to get this for the building. Let's see. And this is really building. This is really not site. And what's really interesting here is this is a great systems one, right? So they're pulling fresh air, and this is called an earth tube, and then they're running it out. Building sustainable cogeneration. Oh, that's good. So where is the cogen plant in this drawing? Don't see it. Be good to see some of the, this building has used rain, right, so I need to see more of these. Where is the rainwater? I see the rain, and I see the showers. Where is the cistern? You got a double skin facade there, that's cool. Kind of a cool building, actually. Thermal mass, great. So what is your analysis? Are these effective systems? What problems might they have? What benefits might they have? You got to dig a little deeper. See, now I would put this under systems as well. Oh no, this is good. Sliced egg this is symbolism. Right, so this is right. So this is symbolism. And that is a cultural reference. I think that's fine, although I would get some sources, like who nicknamed it. Right? I would get some sources and some articles. Okay, that's good. You're still up a little too high in the sky, but it's pretty close. Is this a rendering or an actual photo? There's a public hangout spot in front of the building created considering sustaining plenty of plants. I don't see a lot of plenty of plants there. Designed to relax for the staffs. Okay, so that's good. I'd like to hear a lot more about this this plaza here. It seems pretty important, but you don't have a lot of written information on it. And at the building scale, 15-story building is 3 sides, right? There's a full height atrium. Behind the balconies are a large column free. It'd be nice to have something that explains this. You could use the same sections, over and over again for different purposes. These are good drawings. That's that section drawing, right? So what I think's missing here is I'd really like to see each one of these on a slide blown up and talked about and discussed. You're really lucky. I think that's a structural system, especially because you're a CM. I think each of these needs its own slide, like you did for that one. And each of these needs a slide to talk about why it's important. Like, this is a really interesting analysis that you need to talk about. The number of initiatives, like, so you say a number of initiatives. I would go one by one and go through them. I know you want to get an A in this project. So give me a lot more here. Spend a lot more time on this and really dig into how this works. Design building with brief belief. That's good. So that's sort of ethics, right? I'll go with that for now. What was the diagonal slice? Right, so this is experience. No. This is experience. So we don't care about that here, right? What I want to know is, do you think it's beautiful? I'm not quite so sure. I mean, I don't understand what these walls are. They're kind of weird. But you need to analyze this picture and tell me if you think it's pretty or beautiful or evocative, or you can't just show the image there. Okay, so this is good. So you wouldn't say that under... oh, wait, what happened? I was wrong. Oh. Right, okay, good. So that really should go under experience, right? And this should go under experience. There's air trap. So you already told me that before with a previous diagram. This is performance, or is that a system? Is that a light fixture? Sort of. I don't know if the building doesn't look as good as I thought it would look. Those office spaces could be pretty good. So a lot of the guide flow stuff here has to do with, you got to really try to find a space. So you really want to take this space here and talk about systems in this space, like the lighting, for example, or the windows, or some sort of system that might understood. Oh, there's a good... See, this is systems, maybe. You're talking about chilled beams. This is good. This is good. No, see, no. You want to tell me why this is beautiful. These information goes under performance. So, you know, the main grading here is really about how you're putting different information in different quadrants and different scales. So is this a beautiful view? Pretty much. So first off, this is worth 35, and second of all, read this rubric because it really talks about how I'm going to grade you. All right, so let's hit the drawing board. Let's go back to the drawing board and get this thing to be an A project.